Hello guys, my name is Nyaga Andre Roy and I am the founder of Safe Construct. Today we'll be talking about a new feature released on Manev, and for those of us who do not yet know what Manev is all about, Manev is a construction project management application that helps you coordinate different activities across multiple platforms at the same time. In simple words, it provides detailed reports of the type, cost and quantity of material used in a project. It also takes into account other expenditures which are not material based, thereby keeping you up to date with project expenses. It's one of the few applications out there that enforces a systematic approach of carrying out a construction project. You can actually save up to 20% budget and 30% time just by using this app. Okay, so the new feature that we're about to talk was requested by one of our clients, and it has to do with working with estimates. So with Manev, you can now create, validate and download estimates. You can also download generated reports at any point in time. So how does this work? The most exciting part. So here we already have a project that we selected among some of the projects we did this year. We've already carried out. So you actually need to set up a project and create some phases before you will be able to access the estimate feature. So how do we access the estimate feature? So we're going to select one of the phases of this project, which is the implementation of foundation. Okay, I'm going to click on details, and in the details I'm going to click to see more details, and this opens you up to the project show page, and this is a new feature we added because this page wasn't existing. So how do we go about creating an estimate? You just need to click on the create an estimate button. Then the estimate file will open up. Then you can start inputting the materials. So for example, Dangote cement, quantity, we have 8 bags of cement. Unit cost, take the one of 4,500. Add that. Let's add rod 8. Just put quantity 6. Cost, just put a random cost at item. If you've taken note, the application automatically calculates the total costs for you. So I'm going to let me add rod 10. It's a typo there. Rod 10. Quantity of 6. Unit cost of rod 10. I'll just put 7,000 francs at that. Then now submit the estimate. So once submitted, so you create the estimate, and this is the estimate here. As you can see, this is it. So to view this estimate, you can click on that to see it. So, and before clicking on that, I think we can also validate the estimate. You can edit it, you can also validate it, but I'm going to click on the gray ticked button here to validate it. So if I click on that, yes, it validates my estimate, and the validated estimate is the estimate that displays down here, because you can create numerous estimates, but down here it's the validated or the accepted estimates that displays. As you can see, it is written accepted estimate preview, so only the accepted estimates can get previewed here. So there are two places where you can download the estimate. It's either you download it here or you download it in the estimate view page. So I think I should download it here. So if I click on the download estimate button, it's going to download my estimate. So with this, I can now open it, and at this point I can share it with any client on WhatsApp just once. Let me share it with myself. Okay, so there I now have the estimate shared. So basically that's how the estimate feature works. So another feature we added in this feature release is the download of reports. For example, this is a detailed report of materials and expenditures that was done in this project phase. So you can also download it, like maybe on the completion of the phase, you can download it to produce a receipt for your client. Clients are very sensible when it comes to accountability. So it shows how well, it shows how maybe serious you took their project and how reliable you can be. So if I click on the download summary, that also has been downloaded, so we can view that, and again you can still share it with a client. So another feature we added in this release is the summary, project summary. So the project summary is basically it's a summary of all the expenditure. So it takes into account the expenditure that was done on all the various phases, does an addition of all the expenses, materials and other expenses, everything, and tells you the exact amount you are spending on this project. This feature is very important, especially for contractors who work with government or non-governmental organizations. So you have to, maybe you first of all create a pro forma, and you now use this application to track expenses to see if it's according to your pro forma. And you actually have to get these receipts or this report. You have to download it and share it maybe with maybe the committee, the inspection committee, to let them know how far you're spending and the kind of materials that you've been using in the project. So here in the construction of 2-floor tower projects, we have total expenditure of I think 973,800 francs. So again, we can download this by clicking on the download expenditure summary button, and there we have our summary downloaded. We can view this and share again on WhatsApp with any client. Okay guys, so that is that for this feature release.